Hello, my mathematicians. This is Miss Foster with her third level of her exploration into multiplication and division. Today we're looking at factors 3 and 4, how to multiply for those factors. Let's jump right in with this delicious word problem about freshly baked bread. A baker puts 3 loaves of bread into 1 bag. How many loaves are in 5 bags? My factors here are 3 for the number of loaves in each group, and 5 for the number of groups or bags that I have. 3 times 5. Now, because you know it doesn't matter what order we do these in, for this one we could just fall back to counting by fives. But I suggest that we look at a really strong strategy based on relationship that can help us with more challenging problems. And it goes like this. Let me start off with the answer. 3 times 5 is 5, 10, 15. So I know my product will be 15. But let's make a quick array model and look at how we can use a relationship here. So my factors again are 3 times 5. One great strategy for doing any number times 3 is to remember that 3 has a number bond with 2 plus 1. Now, we proved to you yesterday that you already know how to multiply by 2. So I could split this 3 up into 2 and 1. I know that 5 times 2 is 10 for this area, and 5 times 1 is 5, and I can easily add those together to get 15. So instead of using skip counting, I can use this special relationship here to get to my product of 15. Now, 3 times 5 sometimes seems a little easy to me because I already know how to multiply everything by 5. But what about this problem? 1 has 3 jars, so 3 is my factor again, but I've got a new factor here. He puts 6 almonds into each jar. How many almonds does 1 have? Well, I could either write the number sentence 3 times 6, or I could do a number sentence 6 times 3, but either way, I'm kind of stuck here. I don't have my trusty 5s. So let's look at an area model for this, and we're actually going to do it twice. First, we're going to use our first strategy. I know that 3 is equal to 2 plus 1. So I am going to divide 3 into 2 plus 1. Now, 6 times 2 for this area up here is 12, and 6 times 1 is 6. And I can add 12 plus 6 because I know 2 plus 6 is 8. So 12 plus 6 must be 18. But there's another way that we could do it. We could take this and use 5. Here's how we might do something like that. Let's take my area model that I've got 3 times 6. I could also use a related fact knowing that I already know 3 times 5, and 6 is the same as 5 plus 1. So if I know that 3 times 5 is 15, and I know, of course, that 3 times 1 is 3, I can add 15 plus 3 and get to my product of 18. So many different ways to do this. And those strategies, based not so much on skip counting, but on using relationships, those are the strongest ones. What about 4? What special strategies can we look at for multiplying times a factor of 4? What about 6 times 4? Well, because 4 is so close to 5, we could use 5 to help us. Let's try it out. 4 times 5. Well, 4 times 2 is 10, and 2 times 10 is 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 4 times 5 is 20. So here is a very nice array model showing you that 4 times 5 is 20. Well, if I know already that 6 is the same as 5 plus 1, I could just do 4 times 5 and add another 4. That would be 20 plus this 4 right here, and all of a sudden, 4 times 6 is 24. Now, the book won't show you this way. There's another way to think about this that I think is really great, because you are very familiar with the fact that 4 is the same as 2 plus 2, and that means that is also equal to 2 times 2. This special relationship can really help us to get around problems like 4 times 6. And to help us with that, I'm just going to draw my quick area model here. I'm going to get 4 on the short end, that's that factor, and 6 on the long end. And I happen to know already that 4 is equal to 2 plus 2, or 2 times 2. So now I've split the area into 2 equal parts. 6 times 2 is 12, and 6 times 2 is 12 for here too. And I bet you can add 12 plus 12 really quickly to arrive at our product of 24. So we can use 5. We can use the fact that 4 is 2 times 2. Or in this problem, we can even bring in tens. Because remember from yesterday how you already know how to multiply by tens? You're so good. So here they have this lovely array model of 4 times 10, which you know is 40. But I don't want to know 4 times 10. What I want to know is 8. But remember, I know that 10 minus 2 equals 8. So if I took away 2 of those 4s, could I be down to 8 times 4? I'm starting with 40, and I need to take away 8 of them. Because, and it's not this 8 here, it's this 8 over here. These are the ones that we're going to get rid of. Well, 10 minus 8 is 2, so 40 minus 8 must be 32. So you can use 10, use 4, or use the fact that 4 is 2 times 2 to multiply any single digit number times 4. You guys, this is so exciting that I'm going to pick a special color for my highlighter for this. You now know how to multiply any factor times 3, which would take care of all these spaces on our multiplication chart from yesterday. And you know how to multiply by 4, using 2 times 2 equals 4, 3 plus 1 equals 3, or you could use 5 and 10 as benchmark numbers and have special relationships with those to get to any of these products. Now, do you see what I see? All that's left for you to handle right now is this stuff right here. And this is the stuff that we will learn how to do at the beginning of 2nd or 3rd grade, depending on when you are watching these videos. But this is not that much to learn. Look at it. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 4 is the same as 4 times 2 plus 4 times 2. And 4 times 2 is 8, and 8 plus 8 is 16, so 4 plus 4 must be 16. Could you learn 16 things? You guys, you are 16 things away from knowing all of this, but I'm going to give you another preview right away. These right here are repeats of this stuff right here. So actually, you don't need to learn 16 things. You just need to learn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Could you learn 10 things? You guys, you are 10 multiplication facts away from nailing down multiplication. Congratulations. Now, you can skip count, and some kids learn to skip count by 3s, and some kids even learn to skip count by 4s. It's such a great thing to learn. But all those strategies we learned, using number bonds, using our relationships with 5 and 10, which are such strong benchmark numbers, these are the strongest strategies, and they're the ones I challenge you to try to use. Yes, you can easily skip count, but if you really want to work hard and have a growth mindset, you will begin to force yourself to play with those strong strategies based on relationships and connections. You have 2 practice pages in the packet I sent you, pages 6 and 7. Please push yourself to use the strongest strategies. Please grade them using the answer key at the end. And if you are struggling with this at all, please rewatch this video or talk it out with your parents if you need more help. Hey guys, thanks for playing math with me. I can't believe how far you've come with multiplication. Bye-bye for now.